What is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Wesley from AK Nation TV, the network, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And I wanted to come on this camera to talk to you guys about the fate of The Walking Dead. Will The Walking Dead survive? Can we have another 100 episodes? Can we have another 8 seasons of The Walking Dead? And honestly, I feel like it's 50-50. I feel like we could still make it, but there has to be a lot of changes for us to get there. And I just got finished watching The Walking Dead TV's Greatest Collapse on Collider Videos. And they have a lot of great videos. And I didn't even know that they really did reviews of The Walking Dead. But, and I've actually read The Walking Dead Season 8 mid-season finale, The Whisperers. Okay, people are saying that The Whisperers are coming in and all this. Like, there's a lot going on with The Walking Dead. And quite frankly, I'm tired. I'm tired. Everything that they said on Collider Videos, I completely agree with. The message behind The Walking Dead is what? What is the overall message? What is the overall point of this show? The show in its entirety right now, currently, is not following all of the comic books at all. Carl is dying or is going to die. And, you know, there's a lot of theories out there saying that, you know, Carl was bit by a whisperer. It's not a real zombie. And I'm like, okay, then why is he sick? Why is he limping around walking? Obviously, he was bit. And for whatever reason, he was probably bit when he was with Sadiq all this time. You know what I'm saying? He's probably been bit. That's probably why, as he's walking through the Alexandria, he's already limping. He's already fatigued. He already looks weak and feeble. Or maybe he did get bit by a zombie in the mix of all of this happening in Alexandria. But I feel like we should have seen that. There should have been some kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The lady on the show was saying basically she felt that there should have been some grand finale to the death and we should have seen it or whatever and he should have been victorious in the fight. And I'm like, I'm just tired. I'm tired of all of our people dying. I'm tired of all of the good protagonists dying. And it's like from the beginning with Lori to Shane all the way up to now Carl, like I don't get it. I don't get it. We're left with Daryl, Carol, and Rick. That's all that's left from the beginning of all this shit. And it's frustrating because, you know, they were also saying on Collider Videos that they used to shut everything down around them when an episode of The Walking Dead was coming on, and I felt the same way. I used to do the same thing. Don't call me. I'm watching The Walking Dead. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like those thrill-filled emotions came from wanting to see how good Rick and the good guys were gonna do. Like, how were they gonna progress forward? What was gonna happen? And, you know, I think for me, things really took a turn with the whole governor season because we lost some pivotal people. And then we start dealing with these people in Terminus, and it's just like, okay, now we're eating people. It's just too much. And now if we're really going to get into the Whisperer territory, once again, we're still fighting people. And we just need something different, man. We need something different. All of these review videos are saying this shit. And it's like AMC really needs to fucking listen. Scott Gimple needs to listen. And what he did, allegedly, what he did with Chandler Riggs, like no one is really feeling that. It's kind of like split though. Some people are like, okay, it's cool that Carl is gone because the story can progress in a positive way. And then people are like, it's fucked up what Scott Gimple did. I mean, the boy was told that he was going to be on the show for another 3 years. So he bought a house close to where, you know, The Walking Dead is filmed, and now he's killed off. I don't know who's his agent, who does his contract work. I really don't know. Like, I don't know how, if all of that is remotely true, why he would even do that. Even at 18, you have to be smart. Like, being in the business this long, you haven't learned what to do and what not to do. I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. But it's like, okay, now that Carl is gone, what the fuck is the point of The Walking Dead? That's the pivotal question. What is the point of The Walking Dead? And at this point, there is no point. It's just they keep going from location to location. They set up at a camp, they lose the camp. They set up at another camp, they lose that camp. They set up at another camp, they lose that camp. Like they meet a community, the whole community dies because of Rick's decisions. They meet another community, everybody dies because of Rick's decisions. Like, this shit is whack. And you know, one of the guys on the Collider videos, he was like, oh, you know, I hate that they keep fighting this moral compass, and like the guy was like, it's like a swing. It's like back and forth. Morgan, back and forth. He wants to kill, then he doesn't. Then he wants to kill, then he doesn't. Then he wants to kill. Oh, let's bring him to Fear the Walking Dead. For fucking what? And then we don't even know what the hell the helicopter was there for. Not unless I missed it. But the helicopter was not even mentioned. Are we ever gonna know where the helicopter came from? Like, Rick doesn't even discuss it again. What the fuck? Like, he doesn't mention it to Daryl, doesn't mention it to Michonne. Not unless I missed it. I could have walked away. I don't know. But it's like, what are we doing this for? No one knows. It's aggravating. What can save The Walking Dead? What can save The Walking Dead right now? Honestly, I remember in the beginning of The Walking Dead, everyone thought that there could possibly be a cure. And so I guess when they met the guy at that government facility and the guy was like, there's no cure, I guess the hope for civilization died with the guy when he blew himself up in the facility. And then, you know, Eugene lying about DC, and okay, so I guess that's why we stopped caring about there possibly being a, I don't know, but what's the point? I don't get it. What is the fucking point? Can we get some zombie dogs? Can we get some zombie animals or some shit? Can we, like, you know what I'm saying? Can we get that? Can we get a guy that controls all the zombies or something? I don't know. Something fantastical. Because this Negan storyline is getting, I'm over it. I'm tired of it. And if he comes back for season 9, it's going to even be, like, I don't know why they're not listening to the public. Okay, so let's put it into perspective. The Walking Dead needs a motive. Now, there's no motive. Like Games of Thrones, there's a motive for Games of Thrones. And every episode, I'm still, even when they were fucking the hell out of, shit. What is her name? The girl that got raped. I'm so bad with names. Even when they were fucking her over royally in that season, and I hated them for that, I still had to watch it because there were elements of the show that were making me still tune in, like the dragons and you know, who's gonna do this and who's gonna do what and what's gonna happen, and there's still elements of Games of Thrones that's making me continue to watch, you know, and there is an ultimate motive, and of course Games of Thrones is coming to the end, and I feel like, okay, they're gonna continue this shit on The Walking Dead, but what is the motive? There needs to be a motive now. There needs to be a fucking motive. There's no motive anymore. Even if they had the motive of peace and living in a community, they can't do that because more people come, and again, they're trying to take over, and then they kill them, and then Rick gets the community destroyed, and everybody in the community that they built dies. It's like, even the kingdom, not everybody, but a mass majority of people from the kingdom died. Like, what the fuck? What is the motive? That's what we need. Character development. I think these characters need to pick a fucking lane and stay in it. The swing effect with Morgan, it's too much. The swing effect with Rick, it's too much. The swing effect with Carl, everybody has the fucking swing effect. Like, I think Maggie needs to make a fucking decision and stick with it. Kill these motherfuckers. They killed your husband in front of you. Why are we caring? Why? I just don't, like, Maggie needs to be the fucking Mad Titan. She needs to have it so drilled in her fucking head that she's not dealing with these people anymore, and no one can resolve it with her. No one can resolve it with her. Not a fucking Jesus, not a fucking Carl. It's either, ain't no either. You're just gonna die, period. I'm taking over the hilltop. You're gonna die, period. I don't understand why she's not that way. It doesn't make sense to me. There's no reason for fucking, everybody has a fucking swing. Even Carol is swinging on a fucking swing. One day she's depressed. One day she's vigilant. One day she's depressed. One day she's vigilant. Like, these motherfuckers just need to stay and do what it is that they're gonna do. Daryl, Daryl for this particular season feels like everybody needs to die. He didn't feel that way before, but now he feels that everybody needs to die. Like, he was a fucking swing, back and forth, back and forth. Kill him? No, we need to save him. Kill him? No, that is so frustrating. They need to pick a fucking lane and stay in it. These people have gone through so much to where, why are we even backpedaling? So character development needs to go up and stop coming the fuck back down. That's it. Like, we really just need to settle on that. I think another thing that will help this fucking show is that they get in the community and fucking stay in the community. No, better yet, fuck these communities. Because between Atlanta to Virginia, I'm tired of seeing the same scenery. Bitch, I need to see something else. We need to be held up in a big ass city. Like, that's what we need to be held up in. And they tried it with the whole hospital thing. And maybe, you know, they're trying to reduce costs. But, like, we need to be in a whole new area. A whole new area. Even when they were near Oceanside. That was different. It was new and fresh. Like, the scenery just looks the fucking same all the time. That's when I made that review and I was like, they're just in Atlanta. And then, you know, one of you guys had to correct me and be like, no, they're in Virginia now. I would have never known, because shit just looks the fucking same. It's boring, I'm tired of watching it, and I'm over it. I'm over it. Number one, emotive. Number two, character development needs to go up and not come the fuck back down. Every character is a goddamn swing and I'm tired of it, okay? Number three, new scenery. New scenery. Number four, stop with the people versus people. I'm over it. Stop with the people versus people. We need some extra different shit. I'm tired of it. We're gonna have this whole whisper storyline of these people that wear zombie masks and they whisper to each other, whatever. I don't want to see that stupid shit. People versus people, I'm over it. We've been people versus people since fucking season 1. I'm over it. Not everybody in the post-apocalypse is a Negan or a governor and we need to kill them all. Not everybody. Not everybody. Number 5, stop killing people that we care about. Glenn should have never died. I'm serious. Glenn should have never died. If we're deciding that we're gonna fucking veer off from the comic books and we're gonna kill Carl, Glenn should have never died. I think it would have been more, I think we would have gotten more from all of this if Carl died. If Carl died, that would have been, but Glenn should have never died. Because Glenn was like, his development as a character was ripped. I felt like Carl was just a waste of like plot and ideas, because Carl is a grown ass man and has not even grown. He lost his eye. He's not even like, there's no, if Carl would have became a vigilante and would have been tough as shit, tough as nails like fucking Michonne. He's been with Michonne all this time and Michonne hasn't taught him how to fight, how to have a sword. It's like, if Carl would have been like the small Michonne and would have been a vigilante, oh, that would have been hot. But Carl was just a punk who didn't even know how to fuck eat it. Like, he has not grown. He was a waste of fucking space. So we kill him off after killing Glenn. Like, no. Fine, kill Abraham. Fine. Abraham and Carl should have died last season. If Glenn would, do that whole, we think Glenn is dying, but he's under the dumpster shit. Right, you got us there. We all cried, bitch. I cried during that scene. You got us there. I fucking cried. Then he came back. I was happy. But then you took him a fucking way again. They're just making dumb decisions. They're making extremely dumb decisions. I just think they are. Hell, you can even give us a situation where all the females go on a journey and they come across some crazy type shit. Like government official type shit. You know what I'm saying? They're experimenting on zombies and shit, and we find this and the girls are already too far to go back to camp with the guy. Like something amazingly different needs to happen with this show in order for it to be saved. Number 1, a motive. Number 2, I forgot everything I said now. God damn it. Well, y'all heard what I said in this. Number 1, a motive. Number 2, character development needs to go up. Stop coming the fuck back down. Okay? Number 3, new scenery. Number 4, stop killing our people. Stop killing our people. Number 5, people versus people. I'm over it. I'm just completely over it. I'm just completely over it. They could do better, bro. They could do better. And The Walking Dead is, like I said, TV's greatest collapse. That's tough. That's fucking tough. But they can do better. Oh my God, they can do better. They just have to want to do it. And Scott Gimple, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. I really don't. But these characters, they just seem weak and feeble. They aren't amounting to anything. And I swear to God, if Maggie was just a dictator and just violent and hardcore when she got rooted in the hilltop, like I told y'all, if she would have fucking killed Steven's ass, I think his name is Steven, the Maury Povich bitch, if she would have killed him right then and there, bruh, that would have saved the whole freaking entire... Okay, I'm ranting and raving. Y'all know how I feel about The Walking Dead. I want y'all to leave comments below this video. How do you feel going forward with The Walking Dead? What can save The Walking Dead? And do you agree to my 5 points? Leave a message below. I love y'all so much. Deuces.